Okay, so here we go again. We're going to play a healer deck, or what is known affectionately in the, I don't know if it's affectionately, but in the Discord as a Paint Eater deck. So here's what we're looking at. We're going to, let me get to the next section. Let me go ahead and start the game. We're going to do this with um, 10 Shuan. No, 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 no. Hold on. Yeah, we'll do this with 10 Shuan or Shuyan. Okay, so her first ability is for every 8 cards you absorb, you draw a card. Only a trace, which is a card. The later actions are cool because it's not post action. This one's post action to chase, but the other ones will just chase. And it provides chi. Here, add wood defense for every time your HP changes, so that's cool. This is going to go well with our build. Here, the next, basically, whenever you die in the ranked matches, whenever you would be eliminated, you'll come back in, but you'll be at 1 destiny. Cut of Mundane just means that the meditation phase, the first phase, those cards will no longer be available. So this is the character we're going to use. When you look at the build, we are in the Heptaster sect, and which means we'll be drawing those cards, and we're going to use the musician job, so that we can get this regime tune card as well as chord in tune card. Let's go back to the cards. Let's go to Heptaster. There's not a whole lot in this first round that we want. We might save some chi. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. We might try to win a couple matches, maybe a single match, but we're going to lose a lot. Next, when we go to the foundation phase, we need Stillness Kritar Draimar. We could use this flower Sentient, and we can use this Imposing. We need a way to kill them, so we might use a kill card in here. But without Stillness Kritar, which turns the Stillness will turn chi into HP. Without that, this is not a deck that's viable. That's the deck. So we'll be stuck in foundation phase for a while. After we get 9 cultivation, we'll go to foundation as fast as possible. And then here we'll stay here. Usually it's 21 to go to the next tier, but to the next phase, but we're not going to. We're going to park here for a while because there's nothing in Virtuoso phase we want, and also going to the higher level of cards would be great. So we're going to pretty much skip Virtuoso phase, then we'll go to Immortality phase. The only 2 things in this build was extremely suspicious. The suspicious card is going to add injury to our opponent, give us a way to kill him. Escape plan is going to add defense, so and HP, which is a good one, and give us guard up. So we need these 2 cards probably in our final build. And in this last card set, what you can see is Great Spirit, which is going to give us HP, and as a second action, it's going to give us even more. Strike Twice will help us activate some of our cards more. So those are our 2 main cards from this thing. Let's look at the build itself. You can see this Great Spirit, they've got it twice. They haven't joined him, and this Strike Twice. Strike Twice to give you even more life. Okay, so let's go into side jobs. We're going to go into musician. And in the musician, we don't really care about a whole lot of these cards, except when we get to the end, which is going to be regime tune and chord in tune. I might be saying regime change all the time, but it's supposed to be regime tune, which gives us some HP, and at the beginning of the turn, and then at the end, and then this chord in tune. Let's see, what does it say? It'll give you chi, which you convert, and it'll also chase, which makes the deck faster. So let's go ahead and play this in rank. We have a general idea of how to get it. We need to get to foundation phase. I mean, we need to get out of meditation phase and get into foundation phase, park in foundation phase, skip, uh, what is it, the next phase, which is virtuoso phase, and get into incantation and immortality phase. I believe it's incantation phase. Anyway, I'm online, so I'm kind of doing this pretty quickly. Just trying to get in a little bit of play with this deck. All right. So let's see. It doesn't really matter. We don't want to use up any of our cultivation. We need that for later. We'll go ahead and do that. It would be nice to... Well, we want to try to get a win. So maybe that. This will give us 4 plus the hex to do that for 8. And this is 6 plus some defense. So let's do that. We want to keep dotted around. Let's see if we can get a win. It's going to be tough. We had 0 cultivation. We might have had a better chance if we had cultivated. And that kills us. Cool. We're going to build. We're doing member musician. Okay, so we need 6 cards. Here's that. We're going to keep this dotted. We're going to go ahead and get to the next phase. Break through. That gives us that card. There's really... We can put this out there, but it doesn't do anything, so we'll just go for the attacks. Yeah, we'll just do the attacks. Basically, we don't have a deck. Here's our loss. But in the next round, we'll draw all cards from the second section. I kept this card for the chi in case we get stillness. Somewhat, I guess that might be an error on my part to go into this round without the possibility of a win. Losing by 1 is the same as losing by 100. A loss is a loss. Although I don't have very much to build on. If I get the right cards, I'm in the game. Because I could have chosen not to cultivate and to break through, just cultivate to make a decent deck, but I opted not to. Okay, so attacks really aren't going to do much for us if we can't find what we need. That's the only reason. That could be good because we are going to lose a lot. That's what we need. Boom, boom, in case we lose. I don't know if we can outlive them in this, if this is the right way to go. Maybe we should keep 1 attack in there. So let's do that. And we'll just have 1 attack. And that attack will be here. That'll turn to some life. That's some life. If and when we lose, we won't lose so badly. Help cushion the losses until we can get this thing a-going.
让我见识一下道友的手段。
Our deck's pretty quick, but is it quick enough to outlive the damage that they were going to do? And can we get our strikes in every once in a while when they have their shield down? This is probably an unwinnable match for us, but you know, we're not going to lose by much. Okay, we need this for the end of our build. So we're going to do that. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's get some poison going. We want to find either more chi. This is probably not a good enough source of chi for us. This is wonderful. We need to take that out. Boom. Okay, I feel much better with this build versus what we did last time, but I'm keeping this just in case. We've got a little bit of injury, and we're basically going to get 4 life per chi. So 8 life there, you know, what, 12 life there, some defense. Might not be enough yet, but we're on our way. We are going to be quite fast because of the consumption and the chase. We might have outpaced them. Looks good. Things look really good. We've successfully ate paint for the first time. We're looking for ways to receive either HP or chi or... I like this. This is 14 where this is 12. So I guess we should go with the defense. No, defense goes away. So we'll just go with the chi. Again, eating more paint. Let's see, we're going to go against. I think we've got that. That looks like a match in our favor. Some defense. I like when they attack and I have actual defense. I hate having attack and they don't I hate having defense and they don't attack. I just feel like such a waste. I know it's not a big deal, but to me it just feels like such a waste. We are in full effect. Gonna build. Add some more. Looking for basically the same stuff as before. We'll do that. It would be nice to click through, but we really need to double up and get more stillness. So we're going to stay. We're going to suffer a little bit because of the HP difference. We might be okay this next round, but the following round is going to be difficult. I played around with this deck a little bit yesterday. I tried a couple of different things, and I had forgot his name, one of the people watching, give some advice for some different builds, and I'm going to do some talking about that. They're going for the huge intent build. Going for the big hits. Now that we've sped up a little bit, maybe, just maybe, we can have the defense up whenever they actually hit us. But no, not that time, not that cycle. Not that cycle either. And they pass out from internal injury. Alright. So we could break through, but we're not going to. We are steady. We need to get to 36 cultivation before we even think about it. We're going to hold that just in case. Do that. Let's go ahead and go to 36 there. I guess it's fair to say we're not going to use this. Let's go ahead and go 5 there. There's no Muhu characters, which is the new character in ranked right now, which is surprising because this whole reason I'm playing this deck is to beat a Muhu deck. The scary thing is this deck really doesn't have a whole lot it can do against the unrestrained sword builds. So as people start getting the unrestrained sword cards, we can't do, we're dead in the water against that. I don't know of a counter, and we talked about this last night, and actually he gave me the idea that, and what would counter it, and I don't know. I don't know what would possibly counter the unrestrained sword deck, and if anybody does, please get a hold of me and let me know. How can this deck be a really good unrestrained sword deck? Or is it just rock, paper, scissors and that's the counter? He's paper to my rock, or I guess he's more scissors to my paper. Things are looking good. Let's go back into build. We're still in it. This is really good. We still don't have enough to make it to the next cultivation round. And I'm happy to be here. We'll play it. We're playing. Okay, we haven't got to the unrestrained sword builds yet. We're still too early. That's pretty interesting. I think we have something good for what we're trying to do. We're not going to break through because we want the level 2 or the foundation phase cards for the possibility of upgrading. They've got a lot of sword intent, and their next hit, I couldn't block it anyway. But I was able to block that one, which is just happened to be lucky. Lots of damage. Both get life. Convert chi into life. Convert chi into life. Chase. Put up some blocking. Defense. Blocked it. Blocked it, which is good. They're down to 16 and 5 and 1, and they're dead. All right, let's go back. Okay, we hit 36, breakthrough. We need that. Then we'll go breakthrough again. Awesome. So we got our card here that we need for our injury. Let's go ahead and put that in, and let's start looking for stuff in this phase that we can use. That's it. That's it. I'd like to give them more internal injury. We're going to start off with a bigger internal injury, which is this. I mean, this one gives them, at least we'll have one defense. And we'll worry about that chi on the second round. Time around. I don't know if this is the correct way to go, but we're going to go for it. Probably should have looked at their deck before. I have a bad habit of not looking. But also, I run out of time trying to change cards and stuff, so it is what it is. Nice. That was so worth it. That one time. They're sitting at 4 internal injury, which is good. They're steady losing life. And I think we have them. Alright, cool. So we're back in the business. Back in build mode, business mode. I wonder how far this thing goes. Let's see. You can get up to 3 stacks with that one, but we would both have them. And that's not good. We'll do that. We want to keep that for the end build. That is amazing. The problem is when we want to put in regime change, these two have to join together. So, I don't know. We'll see. This looks good. I'd love to add this defense. What are we playing against? That one's tough. That's a lot of attacking. I kind of feel like I should add this 20 defense at the beginning. We're going to go with it. Oh, lots of damage. Added flaw. This doesn't really affect us too much. That's a lot of damage. That was like 28. We were able to block some of that. And then here's our major life gain there. Some more life gain. They've got some pretty hard hits, so it'll be interesting. So our cycles kind of line up differently. Sometimes I'm going to be able to defend against their big attack. And we got him. Okay. We don't want both players to lose 3 chi. This is kind of what we wanted to do there. Kind of want to do that, but we're going to keep it. We're going to kick back with what we got. This might be what we need to do. Because this might be better than that. What are we playing against? That's a lot of attacks. We have some stuff to trade in. We could move these over. And that over. Let's move this here, though. Okay, we're gonna try it as is, with just that little bitty modification. Probably should have made that modification a lot earlier.
道友的手段。
Lots of damage. Back to healing. Ouch, that's a lot of damage as well. Luckily that I had a block in there that was cool, but now things are going to line up a little differently. That move of that card might be perfect. Of getting all that life right after the Dramars. Stillness. Back to build. Okay, continue looking. That's pretty good. I'm interested in the other version. Who are we fighting? Earth. Let me try the other version. We do that. Do we need to get Chi? And that's going to add the Chi. And then we're going to go to here. And then continue. Or actually, let's add the damage early. And we'll put that at the end. Let's try this version. This should be interesting. Currently steady first. I am on my work break, so we'll see how far we can take this before I have to go back to work.
你踏的方位，可躲不过我的羽扇。
All right, so we get our 2 stillnesses going off. We lost 3 HP, which sucks. We gave him some internal injury. Oh my god, we are dead because of our HP. Take that and take note of that. Let's
击溃不
break through.
至千里，斩断俗尘，终得长清净。
Okay, we need that, and that goes there. Let's this needs Chi to work, so we need to do something like that. We need the HP. We need more hit points. So here, oh, that would make us do that and that. And let's do that. We're going to go ahead and do that. That's tempting. That was probably better. Let's try that version. I don't know revitalization is going to be much better in the short term. I probably need extremely suspicious, but I'm going to try this version and let's see what we do.
让我见识一下道友的手段。
Yesterday I played it and not completely understanding the deck. And I made some serious mistakes. I can see that now. That was a lot of damage. That was pure luck there. We did 23, which is cool. Back to 144. We did 58 there, which is cool. That regime tune is pretty important to this version of the build. 133 damage. Get lowered, that's a lot of damage. Let's go and exchange. Exchange. Return that. We're not going to go back this route. We may double up there. Oh, this is that unrestrained shit that's hard to deal with. That would make that 10. So maybe we need the chi for that. And then we need it, we'll double up on this. But doesn't really work. We could put this at the end and then come back and try to double here. We need another one of those. I don't know if we can beat this deck. Depending on how far along they are on the build. Yeah, we're gonna go and we're gonna play it.
让我见识一下道友的手段。
106. They have their nice little chase going. They're getting stacked attack. That hurts. We've got our double stillness going, which is going to help us. That puts us at what, 70 life and 126 HP. That fills us to 131, which is good. Got lots of armor. Get block that. Block a lot of that. My God. Yeah, that was just a hard thing to play against. We'll draw the card, put these together. All right, so would be nice. Let's do that. And that. Let's exchange. Let's see what we get. Okay, so this will give us the chase. I'd like to double that up, and I'd like to get that to the end just in case as a unrestrained sword build. Okay, so that doubles that up.
见识一下道友的手段。
Oh my god. At least that's gonna chase. And do 24. Some life. More life. More life. Oh, we can make it around, I think. I think we can make it around. So close, so close. And we pulled it off. Back to play mode. Okay, so... Ooh, that's nice. We'll try to run it like that. We're in the top 4.
你踏的方位，可躲不过我的羽扇。
Let's see. Lots of damage. Some back. We've got 120 HP. We're up to 146 HP. That's going to chase and hit them for 30. Ooh, nice hit. It's going to chase. We'll double up on our life thing. We have 156. Puts us to 170, 188. 193. We hit for 68. And if we can make another cycle, we've got this in the bag. And we have it. Go back in the build. Let's put these together. Maybe we can get another strike twice. If we can't, go ahead and get rid of that. We're in the top 3. Time's running out for me. I have to go back to work soon.
“只不过是修行路上又一场历练罢了。”
Okay, they have 53 destiny, so I assume they have something pretty amazing. We made it past there, but that doesn't mean a whole lot yet. Look at us. We're pretty much getting ready to... We can't gain enough life. rid of that. At least that chases, that speeds us up a little bit. Let's exchange here. We're in the last parts of the match. We're not going back this way. And I guess we're doing this.
击溃步，至千里。
Here we go. Nice little strand sword bit. We kind of don't have the build against unrestrained sword, but it's worth a play.
让我见识一下道友的手段。
At least that chases. They're already on their second cycle. Oh, look at that. That's just insane. Okay. We're going to get a one big hit here. 103. If we can make one cycle, we have a possibility. And we made our cycle. Back in the build mode. We are in the last two. How much we can do.
你踏的方位
It's our game
可
to
躲不
lose.
过我的羽扇。
We've already lost to this deck. What is this card? They're doing the I lose life when my whole point is to gain life, which really bites. Oh my god, look at that. We're at 66. Oh, we got him. Holy moly. We did it. I can't believe that. Nice. Can we take first? Which way would we rather go? 20. That would be the Shizneti. An 8. So let's go. Yeah, we'll go. We can't exchange anyway. So, is there? Kind of want to add this in instead of the 4-chi. We're gonna do that. Let's see if that
你踏的方
improves
位可躲不过
or
我
makes
的羽
things
扇。
worse. Ouch, that's a lot of damage. did 40 there. I don't know. Doesn't look good. 33. 54. 22. 105. We can make one more cycle. Can we make one cycle? No, so close. So close. Such a good match. We got second.
此卦为烽火佳人。
So close. Well, that was our afternoon. All right, that's at lunch. Thanks for watching. Please follow me on either here on Twitch or on YouTube, and keep watching. How do you turn this damn thing off?